part 2 of some of my Sephora do's and don'ts. I filmed the video last week, so it's going to look different than this intro, as well as the excerpt. It's going to look different, but I just had forgotten to film those because it was like a last minute decision to split them up into 2 parts. So here are more of the don'ts. So hopefully you guys like them. Now time for some don'ts. Couple of the big don'ts are, don't make your own sample. We have little cuppies where we have samples and we have a certain amount that we're supposed to put in the little sample jars, and so we really don't like it when people are making their own samples, because then we can't regulate or control, as well as we have a limit to how many samples we're supposed to be giving each person. Usually it's 3 sample things. We'll give more samples usually at cash, but as far as ones that we make, we try and limit it to 3, just because some people will take advantage of it and just take more and more samples. So we're trying to regulate it a little bit, because we don't want to be giving away the product. The samples are just so you can see if the color looks the same for foundation or lipstick in different lighting, how you like it, for like a little sneak peek if it's something that you think is worth spending the money on, because I know some of the products are quite expensive, but they're not made so you can keep using them and not ever buy the product. So do keep that in mind, and please don't make your own samples. So that kind of goes along with don't opening the drawers. Don't go into our drawers at the beauty studio where we have all the sample containers. It's just something that we will tell you not to do it, and it's just not good. So other things that are do nots are don't open package, and don't make your own testers. So that's like when you have a fresh product and you're opening it up and you're trying it on your hand as if it's a regular tester. Please don't do that. If you need a tester, you can't find the tester, call one of us over and we'll try and find it, or if we end up having to need to make a tester of it, then we'll do that properly. We have certain ways that we have to be able to mark them off and take them so our numbers connect, because we can't be missing product if customers are always opening the testers. So please just always ask us to help you out with that if you are needing a tester for something but can't find it on the shelf. We'll definitely try and accommodate that as best as possible, but please don't open the boxes, because sometimes if you open the boxes and you touch anything, then that contaminates it, and unless you're going to buy it, that's really a waste of our money, and so you kind of just destroying product. We can't resell it once it's been touched or anything like that. So please be cautious of that, and don't be just absentmindedly opening it. If you are wanting to see what the packaging looks like, if it's going to be different than what the tester looks like, then again, call us over, we'll open it up for you, show it, and then we'll put it back safely so it doesn't get damaged at all. So that's kind of a big one. We do have problems with that. Sometimes people come up and they're like, oh, it's not twisting up. Like I know for the Stila one, some girl was like, oh, it's not twisting up, and she brought me it open, and I didn't know that it was not a tester one. And then those ones, once you twist it up, you can't twist it back down. So I twisted it up to show her that it was twisting up. And then she's like, oh, okay, I don't want it, and gave me back the box. And that was a total waste of our product. I mean, we ended up making a tester out of it just because we didn't want to waste it. But we already had 5 other black eyeliner testers of the same product. So it was just kind of like an extra tester that we didn't really need. So that's a little bit annoying, and we get annoyed at the clients for doing that. So please just be mindful and kind of tell us what you're doing, and don't be opening testers when you're not supposed to be. Something else that's a do not, that's kind of just a little bit more annoying, is don't interrupt us when we're helping another client. I get if you're trying to wait for us or something like that, but if we're in the middle of talking or doing an express or doing makeup on someone, please don't tap us on the shoulder and try and get our attention. We're trying to have a one-on-one, maybe it's a CMA or PBA, where we're trying to do a one-on-one session with somebody, and if you're interrupting us, then it breaks the connection between me and my client, as well as just gets a little bit annoying. I mean, you wouldn't do that to a normal person, so why are you doing that to a sales associate at Sephora? It's just a little bit rude. So just be cautious of making sure the person is available or not talking before you're gonna talk to them or interrupt them or ask them for help, because yes, I could be doing something, but just because it just makes us annoyed, and we don't really want to help people if we're if they're rude to us or they're being interrupting or obnoxious. It's just not a really nice atmosphere to be involved with. So just try and find someone that's available, that's not doing anything, and if it doesn't look like they're doing anything, that feel free to talk to them and ask them questions. They'll tell you either, I'm waiting for something and I can't help you right now, but I'll try and grab something else for you, or they'll try and help you themselves. So really just kind of be cautious and be aware of what the person's doing before you go start talking to them, because we do have lots of things on our minds and a lot of things that we're trying to get done. As well as going along with that is don't wave at us across the store trying to get our attention if we're walking out, or if we have our phone in our hand, don't also try and talk to us then. Or if we have food, I get so many clients coming and trying to talk to me if I have my jacket on or I'm holding food or I'm on my phone, like I'm obviously on my break. And please don't disturb cast members or Sephora people, Sephora associates if we're on our breaks. It's just a little bit rude. You don't want to be talked to on your break, so be aware of what they're doing. If they look like they're going out for lunch, if they have their debit card in their hand, their phone in their hand, food in their hand, drinks in their hand, then they're not on the floor. They're not available for you to talk to. They're not available to help you right now. And there are lots of other associates that should be available that can help you. So please just notice what they're doing, be aware. That's kind of just the main thing that I'm saying, is be aware when you go and talk to someone, because we are doing so many things. We are trying to help as many people and doing them all in a certain amount of time. It's very stressful sometimes, but as long as you guys are kind of being a little bit more patient and considerate, then it makes the day go so much better and so much nicer. So those are some of my do's and don'ts when shopping at Sephora. Stay tuned for more guide to Sephora videos. I'll be posting them mainly on Thursdays, I think. I'm going to make that my more Sephora inspired videos. And then I'll do kind of like funner ones on the other part of the week, the other half of the week. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out all my other videos. Bye!